I'm kicking off something new. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be posting videos every Monday at 12 o'clock. These videos are meant to help you think about something that'll help you guide you throughout your week. So every week we'll have something different that we will talk about, but what I want you to do is take this video and then think about how can I apply it throughout the rest of my week to have an awesome and kick-ass week. So today, to kick this off, what we're going to talk about is how we deal with stress and how most of the things we use to cope with stress may not be natural and can be replaced with something more natural. So for example, we might cope with stress by drinking alcohol or smoking cigarettes, or maybe we take a medication for stress. All of those things can be replaced with something that's more natural and more healthy for us, like meditation or gratitude or going for a walk. Now, I want to say that I am not knocking medication. Medication is extremely important. If something helps you or makes you feel better, it's important that you keep taking it. And I never want to say don't take your medication because it helps. It really does. But what I want you to think about is, do I want to take this medication for the rest of my life? If the answer is no, then we need to start replacing that with something that's more natural, more healthy for us. So it could be gratitude, it could be meditation, it could be going for a walk or exercise, it could be anything. But we need to start thinking about what are the things that I'm using on a typical day after work to decrease my stress. Now, I'm not a perfect person. I have long days after work where all I want to do is drink a glass of wine or have a beer, and I do so. You're gonna have days like that. The key is to start asking, next time you go to reach for a cigarette or a glass of wine after a long day of work, ask yourself, is there anything else that I could decrease stress or replace this action with? Now, you're not gonna do it every time, whatever that replacement is, but the question of is there anything I can replace this with gets you to start thinking about what could I do instead of drinking? Is there something else that I could do instead of smoking a cigarette that might help me feel relaxed? Maybe you go for a walk and you realize, whoa, I actually feel really good after that. So it's just getting the process of thinking of, do I need to go for this every time? Do I need to have a beer after work every day? Or maybe I do something else that helps me feel relaxed. The key is that once you find that thing, you want to keep doing it. And not just do it when you're stressed. You want to do it on a regular basis, on an everyday basis. This is what self-care is. Self-care is not just for Sundays. It's an everyday thing that you have to keep doing. You see, stress builds up. It starts stacking up to the point where we feel overwhelmed. When we do self-care on a regular basis, we start to remove some of that stress and lower it so we don't feel so overwhelmed where we feel like we're going to blow up. So the more we can keep practicing these things, the more we can keep finding the things that make us feel relaxed, that are natural and healthy to us, the better off we're going to feel, the less stress we're going to feel overall, where we don't feel like we're going to explode, where we don't feel like we need a drink after every day of work. So what I want you to do this week is just keep an eye on what are the things I typically do when I'm stressed, and can I replace it with something that's more natural, more healthy, and more long-lasting that I could use for the rest of my life. I hope this video helps, and I hope you guys have an awesome week. Go get it.